Hey guys, how you doing today? It's me, Kelly. So today we're just going to do some CD art. I did this a couple weeks back when I was doing CD, like doing different art on CDs. And I had mentioned that I was going to do, like a kind of creepier one. And although this isn't as creepy, I played around with the spider and the CD and I stamped it and I had a blast. I love doing these. I love seeing what everybody does with them and how they work with them. I'm going to put Secret's link to her. You have to excuse me. My brain fog today is on point. It's crazy. But anyway, I'm going to put Secret's video down below, her link to her channel, rather. Go check her out. She has a lot of great things that she does with the CDs, as well as Callie Black, and I think Nancy Vastain was one. There's a few people who do the CD art, and I absolutely love it. And it's just a great way to recycle and reuse and upcycle and all that funky stuff. So I was just playing around. I have an orange spider that you're going to be seeing in a second, that I've showed in other videos. But if you haven't seen it lately, you'll see it in a momento. It came off of, my daughter had these lights, these Halloween lights, and they were spiders. And for whatever reason, this spider fell off, or the lights broke. I can't recall, but I took this spider, and if I could find the other rings of spiders, I'd take those too, because I love them. And I'm just using, that was Yellow Martha Stewart's paint in Jonquil. That's the color there. And then I'm using pumpkin orange, I believe that is. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a stamp, and I'm going to stamp on it. And I stamp with acrylic paint throughout this whole video, because a lot of you don't have ink pads and have asked me to, do different videos where I, use the acrylic paint to stamp. So you asked, and I'm doing. And all I'm doing is putting a light coat on there, with a paintbrush, no big deal. And you can see, it's very simple and it prints just as good. And I'm just, stamping it on there. I'm going to layer a little bit. I don't use any paper, but you'll see. So I just keep laying it on there and stamping, and I just love the way it works. And this is just a stamp that I got a long time ago, and I think it's supposed to be it's used to make things look, crackled and old and antique and that kind of thing. So, now I'm going to be cheap and I'm scraping all the orange paint back in the bottom. I can't help it. I'm cheap. I am cheap. When you don't have money and you love to create art, you gotta be a little bit cheap, and there's times that I'm not. That's, it's a handful one, a handful of other, whatever this saying is. So I'm drawing in between because I don't want anything to mush and mush. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want everything to be separate. And since I'm layering, I don't want anything to, to mush anything on the bottom. And, if you don't have a heat gun, use your hair dryer. If you don't have a hair dryer, the thrift stores sell them, at least around me, for like $1 or $2. Or just leave it sit and dry. It'll dry within 5 minutes. Put on your favorite song and, that kind of thing. Or, dance, do whatever you want to do. Now, I put a little extender in the, I think it's called extender, in the, green paint that I used. And the green paint is my favorite green apple paint. Granny Smith. I call it green apple, Granny Smith. It's all delicious. So I put that in there and I'm just kind of like scraping that on. I want some of that bottom to still show through as a layer. And of course I'm drawing it again. Dry so fast. Now, I'm going to tell you that my movie maker, for whatever reason, ate a section of I can't find it. I don't know what I did. Did I accidentally delete it? It's not on my computer. I don't know. So you'll see at the end, I kind of like flip and then the piece is about done. So, please have patience and understanding, because, sometimes it happens. So now I'm cleaning my brush, because, you gotta clean your brush. And again, drying it. Making sure it's dry again. These are so fun to do. I don't know. I don't know. And let me tell you, I love YouTube. I love watching so many videos of all of you creative people out there. You guys are so inspiring when somebody is down and out and lost. And, you know, I put on these videos, you know, I watch secrets videos all the time. And Callie's and, oh, there's just, I can't even, I know everybody keeps asking me to do more shout outs and I'm gonna, but yeah, I just love, you know, when I'm down and out, I just love watching them. They're so inspiring and just so fun to watch. And I, you know, I'm somebody who digs the long videos. Probably why I do long videos. I know that some of you love the long videos as well. And, you know, although, you know, I would, yes, I ultimately, want to make money, from YouTube, but, you know, I don't do my YouTube to make money, if that makes sense. So I do try to do a lot of longer videos for y'all that love them, you know, and then I do the shorter ones too. Yeah, so now I got just my licorice. It's called licorice in folk art. It's black, and I'm just doing the same thing, and I'm going to stamp it. Look at me go. Look at me go. And I showed you my orange spider there a few seconds ago. And I'm wiping it off because I'm telling you what, if using acrylic paint to stamp is wonderful. No problem doing it. However, you know, you have to give it a good wipe, because if you leave the acrylic paint dry, you might not get a clear, if you're looking for clear stamp, you know, like a clear, what kind of impression from your stamp, you want to make sure you wash off the acrylic paint. If you're like me, some of my videos, or some of my stamps rather, because I'm a mixed media artist, they're a hot mess. And I like it because they don't print perfectly, if you know what I'm saying. But it's always your choice. Now I have this is from a light, like I said. And I'm just painting that bad boy black. Using licorice again. And like I said, I'm going to have to go find more of these. I don't know. I have to look in the bags. But I love them. I love them. I don't have too many Halloween stuff this year. You know, haven't been out too much, I guess. I did draw a, which I'm going to put it up, probably another speed through, because all I did was I sat down and started doing drawing, and I don't know if I'm going to put it up while I talk through. I have to finish it, but I really love it because it's an odd, like, girl Frankenstein, Bride of Frankenstein kind of thing. I don't know. I started it, I have to finish it, and I dig it a lot. I'm probably going to put it on a painting, but I have to finish that. That's what I do sometimes. I just sit down and start to, you know, do whatever I'm doing or whatever comes in my head, and then, you know, I just turn the recorder on, and then you know, to record it. Sometimes my webcam works on point. Other times it's like, nope, I ain't working today, and I get halfway through and there's no video, and it's very frustrating. So yeah, just painting it. And of course, let me tell you, use whatever paint you have. You know, you don't have to use these colors or anything like that. This isn't going to be like so creepy. It's just going to be cute creepy because I love the spider at the end. When you see it, I hope it does it justice of how good it looks. Because it's so sparkly. It's just, oh, it's like deliciously sparkly. And the way the light hits it, and I just love it. And I'm going to do, you'll see at the end, I have, I put a couple bats on there, small bats, and I'm going to actually put glue on them and sparkle those as well. Because I want to. So now, I'm just doing some touching up. Now I'm going to dry it real quick. You can see it mats down real fast. And like I said, this paint dries fast. Acrylic paint dries very, very fast. But I want it dry because I'm going to put some delicious Mod Podge on it, as you're going to see. And if you don't have Mod Podge, use your white school glue or whatever you have. Glue stick even to add the glitter because it dries, you know, permanent. And it's going to be on there. Just use what you have. Don't get, you know, hung up. And now, here comes the time to put on the sparkle. All right, Cal. There we go. So good, so good. And I'm just smearing it all over. Now I'm using a smaller type glitter, which you'll see. And then I use a little bit of a chunkier glitter, just for the texture of the shine and all. But you do whatever you want. I was looking for, I have like this velvet, it's not glitter, it's like velvet things that you put on, you know, like this, so it makes everything look velvety. I couldn't find it because I thought, oh, that would be cool too, but I went with the sparkle because I always have glitter on me wherever I go. Now I'm using the bigger, a little bit of the bigger. I'm just gonna, yep, just sprinkle a little bit here and there and leaving it dry. And again, I think I used the heat gun again to do, leave it, you know, to get it drier a little bit quicker. And look, there's like a spider. Oh, what's she gonna do? She's cheap. Oh, she's sprinkling on there. Look at me go. Oh, fancy, fancy. I'm so fancy. So anyway, I ended up, which isn't on here, putting holes in the bottom. I put 3 holes in the bottom after I glued him and 2 bats on. And then I put a piece of fishing line hanging from the top. See how sparkly that is? Oh, yes. Hanging from the top. And then I'm going to do on the bottom. I'm just not sure what I'm going to do on the bottom. So thank you so much for watching. Please give me a thumbs up if you like watching my videos. And as always, please be kind to each other. You never know what battle somebody else is fighting. I love this. I love how it came out. And I got to think about what I'm going to hang. But I'm just showing you real quick how I, you know, put it on there and double it up. Please share me everywhere like I'm your loose friend. I appreciate it. And anything, any art or anything that you do with CDs, please tag me because I love to see what you guys do. I'll talk to you later, guys. Bye.